Welcome to Unreal Adventures. We are Gary and Nicole. A little over 2 years ago, we sold everything, quit our jobs, and bought a 40-foot sailboat to travel the world with. Join us to follow along on our adventures. In this week's episode, we sail from St. Vincent through the islands to Dominica, while everything seems to break.
Oh, it was like pink underneath.
Alright, so wasn't running good. Took the carburetor apart, and I don't know if you can see that, but I feel like that's probably our problem.
It's pretty nasty.
It is pretty nasty. Look at that.
Which is also nasty.
So hopefully cleaning this, I would think, can't be the wrong thing to do.
This is the generator, and it wasn't staying like you'd start it, but it wouldn't keep running.
So this little jet a lot of times is the problem. So getting the carburetor cleaner, I'll show you these little holes in there. You can see them. There's even one right here. So making sure all that's clean. The other thing you want to do is make sure you spray through there and leave the float down so it comes out right there. Let me see if I can show you. Then from St. Lucia, we headed to Martinique.
I'm walking in the dark in Marin, Martinique.
Martinique?
I think Marin is the name of the town. We sailed from St. Lucia to Martinique today. This is a terrible video. It's dark and raining. And they drive on the left side of the road. And we desperately needed some basic provisions for cooking, and got here and wandered trying to find the dinghy dock and gas, and we couldn't check in because they closed at 4:30 and we got here at 4:45. We are walking in the rain, in the dark, back to our dinghy. And Gary will come ashore tomorrow. We have some things we need to do for the boat anyway. And check us in and see if we can get some of these things fixed before we head too much further back north into the Caribbean. And before guests come, we have guests coming in January. So what was the one thing I said, babe? I don't want to do what today?
Go back the whole way in the dark. The dinghy ride to the boat?
Yep.
The whole way in the dark.
We just walked the whole way back to the dinghy in the dark, so.
So I'm pretty sure the whole ride is going to be in the dark unless something happens and we don't get there until the morning.
Don't say that. That's terrible.
That's terrible. That's right. That would be terrible. We got the French flag up. There it is.
Martinique. Woohoo! This is our favorite part of the walk from where we docked the dinghy to St. Anne's and back. There's this little stretch right here that's all overgrown. It's pretty cool.
Looks like abandoned.
trees?
I think that's what they're called. These kind of trees. Kind of a stressful morning. We have a lot of broken things on the boat, and we moved into an anchorage we don't really want to be in deeper water than we want to be in. Then it started raining. But with the rain came this really bright, really bright rainbow, the whole thing again. I saw one of these, the whole thing in Turks and Caicos.
Alright, heading over to this guy's boat. He said he could help with a few things. Our autopilot has not been working in a while, and shore power has been giving us problems. So he said he could help, so I'm going to head over there and pick him up. Alright, so here's our next project. We're going to put a new regulator. Here's our new regulator. It's a master volt.
Ok.
And Guy is here helping us make this happen.
Do you have a light on the panel for the alternator? A red light or only a voltmeter?
I don't think there's a red light up there, no.
You have your measuring?
While heading back out to St. Anne, we got this message on our battery monitor. We decided to just sail on to our next location, and I just unplugged the alternator. Alright, so our guy yesterday did some wiring, moved stuff around, totally disconnected our old regulator. Got it out of there, put the new regulator in, and started the wiring. And we did some tests, decided that there was a regulator in the alternator, and that's why it's not working. So really we're nowhere. Haven't fixed it, and I'm just gonna read the manual on both of the regulators and try to wire that thing over the next couple days.
Hey guys, we are here in Martinique, sailing from Marin, St. Anne, over to Fort de France, and having quite a few boat issues, problems, broken things, lots of electrical stuff, and not a lot of luck finding the right parts or people to help us figure it out. So this is a bigger town, hopefully we'll have better luck.
Alright, so like I said, guy came on the boat, he did put the other regulator in. I just rewired it and put the old one back in because, well, couldn't get it to work. He said that the alternator had its own regulator, but I have no clue. I can't confirm, deny, I don't know. But anyway, I got that back in. Here is the alternator. There's really not a whole lot of numbers on it, so can't really tell. I don't really have a way to look that up, and I also don't know if it's a P or an N, which, if you can see right here, P and N is the difference in alternators, and I don't know if the alternator is a P or an N, but they had it wired before I did it as a P. So this A, B, and C, they got it wired as a B plus, field, and ground. I don't even know if that's correct, but I put it back the way it was.
Hey guys, we are in the little bay next to Anse Noire in Martinique, and we're gonna go snorkeling in this little, I think it's a cave. We heard it was pretty cool. It's kind of a cloudy day, but we do need to get moving north and we have other things to do, so we're gonna give it a shot anyway while we're here. See how it goes.
Yes, indeed.
That's it?
That's it.
Did you not have 6 cups of coffee this morning?
Oh gosh, yes.
You did?
Yeah. And forgot the GoPro and.
Aww, did
Right,
you really?
Yeah. Yes.
Party foul number 1, and it's not even noon.
I guess we'll just snorkel and have fun and relax.
Bye guys.
I should not be bragging about this, but it's a pretty exciting day. I'll show you what I mean by exciting. It's working! Yay! It's perfect. Knock on wood. An actual nice dinghy dock. Look at this. Where are we? Fort de France?
Yes.
France. There's Nikki drinking beer.
Have a really neat glass.
That church, I'm hoping to go see it. It's the church. It's the church at Fort de France. Yeah, we're already dug into it. French pizza and French honey. And Nikki. Alright, here's the motor for the water maker. Village Marine water maker. And pulled it apart and just gonna clean it real good and hope it starts to work better.
So we are here in Fort de France, Martinique, and we're going to be leaving tomorrow to head further north before starting probably a 5-day passage to Antigua, because we're going to skip, we're going to stop and sleep, but we're going to not stay at quite a few islands and try to get to Antigua. But here, the dinghy dock is cool, and these steps have holes in them, and the water comes up under and makes this crazy sound. You can feel the air coming out of them. We bought our first new pan since being on the boat. The boat came with a set of pots and pans, but they've gotten quite worn out, as you can see. And the big pan we used all the time, everything was sticking. So we really haven't been anywhere where you could buy something like this for a long time. We're in Martinique, Fort de France, and the irony is we ended up buying it at a place. The guy was from Turkey, but excited. It's got the cool little handles so we don't burn ourselves, and I think it'll fit in our cabinet since it doesn't have the long handle, and we should be able to cook in the oven with it. We really enjoyed St. Pierre. The ruins here were absolutely stunning from the volcanic eruption, and it was especially spectacular at sunset.
To check out and the computer was not working, so they told us we had to go to Port de France to check out.
Where we just came from.
But said there is another spot in town. It's just closed today, and it'll be open tomorrow, so we're gonna walk over there and go check it out. So here's where we'll show up tomorrow. Try to check out of wherever we're at.
We're in St. Pierre, Martinique.
Yeah, we could check out and eat. Out, found a fish. I'm in the dinghy, which is really weird. I never knew that their mouth, the sword, is below their mouth. Little needle. Yeah. Free. Yeah. Since putting this on the little motor for the dinghy, the little Mercury outboard, I have emptied this sucker. This will be the third time. So, I don't know if anyone ever wondered, should you put a water separator? I would say yes. I think this little thing is saving me from rebuilding that carburetor again and again. Alright, on the way back, we know where we're going a little bit better. We just left Martinique. Now we're coming up on Dominica. Had a really nice sail from 5 to 8 knots. And that was in about 15 to 20 knots of wind. Fishing, but haven't caught a single fish. See all the birds diving in front of us. Hey guys, it was hard to video this, so I just went ahead and took pictures. But here's the end result. The backbone of the fish. And I just went ahead and filleted that out of there and thought I'd show how I like to do flounder. And then we inside here we'll stuff it with crab meat or whatever, shrimp, whatever we got, and put it in the oven and bake it usually. French pizza and French honey. And Nikki.
And a French porn star wife.
We can't put that on video. Come on now.